Hey y'all, today we are exploring Bok in South Philly. It was initially created as a vocational high school where city youth could prepare for jobs in modern technology. Today the structure houses over 250 businesses, artists, and nonprofits, as well as a rooftop bar. There are many entrances as the building is almost an entire city block. So if you want to get to the rooftop bar and restaurant, you have to go through the entrance on Mifflin Street. It's between 8th and 9th Street. Alright, here we go. Well, that was fun. The seasonal bar slash rooftop area is a little small, especially if it gets crowded. Thankfully, it wasn't too crowded right now. Um, but, there's not really a whole lot to do unless you just want to have drinks. And but it has a really lovely view, as you can see. So we are walking down Moore Street right now, and we are headed to Dickens Square Park playground to get some more fresh air and enjoy the lovely weather today. As you can see, the homes in South Philly have a lot of character. There's some old residences, some new construction, as you can see on the right, as well as on the left. And then there's some older row homes there. It really creates a nice feel for the neighborhood. And each block tends to have its own character of house style. This one here has a cornice. It's two-story, but it's tall two-story with, 4 steps up to the front door. On the right, and on the left, it's a short two-story brick row home. And zoning in Philadelphia has required that there be street trees, so that also adds a nice touch to the streets. However, parking is a real problem in South Philly. As you can see, there's parking on both sides of the street here, which creates a narrow roadway for the car. And then also, there's no permitted or saved parking for you if you live here. Therefore, sometimes you have to drive around and look for parking for a good bit, especially when it gets later in the day. Alright, so we just turned off of Moore Street. We made a left on 4th Street, and we are headed towards Morris Street. And right here on the corner of 4th and Morris is Dickinson Square Park. It's a little windy today, but it's beautiful out. So here we have Dickinson Square. Looks like they're having a park cleanup on May 9th. As you can see, it's a very lively park, especially on the weekends. They have a playground, swing sets, slides, basketball court. Places for family to just hang out and enjoy the sunshine, and a safe place for kids to run around. Folks walking their dogs. They even have a large area of bike share parking. So if you wanted to either take a bike out or ride your bike here, you have a place to drop it off. Honestly, I'm sad that everyone's on the swing set because I totally would have gone on the swings. It's one of my favorite things to do. But it's okay. Another day. So at the other end of Dickinson Square is Moyamensing. Similar to Hassyungs Ave, it's a street that runs diagonal through the grid of the city. It's only in South Philly. So here you have some of the row homes along Moyamensing. Very diverse facades and house types. These houses right here look like they belong in the suburbs somewhere. They have a little front yard, a fence around them. One even has a little deck off the second floor. Then you have the very typical developer row home style or townhome style house. Personally, I think the old brick row home has more character. Here the sidewalk opens up, and these homes actually have a porch, a front porch. The ones on the right have just a railing, most of them anyway, and the ones on the left seem to have a brick pier with a railing. They also have a second floor that overhangs porch, whereas the ones on the right do not. We are still on William Ensing, walking south towards Snyder Ave and Oregon Ave. So William Ensing Ave stops at Snyder Ave, and now we are on 4th Street, continuing south towards Oregon Ave. People take advantage of any outdoor space that they can, especially in South Philly. Sorry for the sniffles. My allergies are killing me today. I like this style of house with the porches that have the those kind of columns. I would imagine that all of these houses had them at one point, and I don't know when, but those middle houses there must have renovated to add some more space to the house, make it more modern. But I like the little decorative columns, which are probably made out of metal. At the corner of 4th and Porter is the John Taggart Public School. The cornerstone says it was built in 1916. So this is where I end this tour today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And say hello. Leave me a comment. Love to hear from you. All right. I'll see y'all later.